The Democratic mayor of Allentown, Pennsylvania, Matt Tuerk, joins me now for more on how this shutdown is impacting his city and SNAP benefits there. Great to have you here. Talk a little bit about this letter you sent to the Department of Agriculture, Matt, warning against the disruption of SNAP. As the mayor of Allentown, how are you seeing this play out right now?
Thanks. Really good to be with you, Elizabeth. So I sent a letter to the USDA Secretary, Brooke Rollins, urging her to tap into the contingency fund and release funds to continue SNAP benefits for Americans across the United States. Obviously, with the judge's ruling, there's been a communication to the administration to do just that, tap into the $5.5 billion contingency fund. It's impacting Allentonians. It's impacting people across cities in very significant ways. I talked to a shop owner who told me that a lot of her customers were already making adjustments, knowing that their benefits would be trickling out, and they were making adjustments to buy some of the essentials, restricting some of their purchases to make sure that there'd be something left over in the case of an emergency. And this is the reality in American cities, is that there is a significant or very significant impact of a SNAP disruption on the people that we mayors serve. And we're hoping that Washington will follow the lead of mayors. Look, we don't have the luxury of shutting down cities in environments like this. We have to continue to serve, show up in the case of an emergency, pave our streets, et cetera. We hope that Washington will follow mayor's lead and just get things done.
Yeah, how do you plan to get that done, given that the White House is saying, it could take months before this funding, even the partial funding, goes out? What is the plan to try to help those people and continue to do what you're saying needs to be done?
Well, I mean, first of all, I think it's insane to suggest that it's going to take months to get funding out. That sounds like somebody who's dragging their feet and unhappy with a decision that's been given to them. The courts ruled that the administration should tap into this contingency fund. We understand that it won't fully fund SNAP for November, but get the money out the door, get it to states, make sure that states are processing SNAP applications and continuing to serve their residents. I'm lucky that here in the state of Pennsylvania, Governor Shapiro activated $5 million of emergency funding to help food pantries and food banks here in the Commonwealth. That's what most people are going to be doing. We surveyed mayors, 100 mayors within the U.S. Conference of Mayors, cities of all sizes, to understand what the greatest impact would be on their cities. They said it's going to be on food pantries, it's going to be on food banks, it'll be on social services. So our job at this point as mayors is to continue to make sure that our residents are directed to the services that they need and that there's support for the nonprofit organizations that are stepping up to meet the needs of our residents.
When there is so much demand there. You are a mayor in a very purple state, one of maybe the ultimate swing state. Your city is also pretty purple. Do you feel like you have a message to Democrats here as a Democratic mayor? Do you wish they would just vote to get this done, to get some of this critical food assistance and other benefits out?
No, I mean, my message is to Washington. Look, Allentown, as you said, it's a swingy city. We're a majority Latino city. We're the third largest city in the state of Pennsylvania. And we are a city with a mayor who's dedicated to getting things done for his residents. Senators, representatives, administration officials, take a page out of a mayor's handbook. We don't have the luxury to shut the government down in difficult times. We as mayors rely on these longstanding relationships with our federal partners, and we're asking the feds, we're asking the folks in Washington to get it together, get back to work, bring the government back online, do what you need to do. And that's a message to Republicans and Donald Trump and his administration, as well as other folks in Congress.
Mayor Tuerk, really appreciate you being with us. This is really helpful to get your insight on the ground there, and hope you'll join us again sometime soon.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. Have a great night.